Where do you work? I'm looking for a job. I'm not going to tell a stranger where I work. Sorry. Thanks anyway. There's plenty of job searching websites you can use. See if there's also a local staffing agency. Good luck. Thanks. I specialise in pet shops though. Ah, I believe PetSmart is hiring groomers. You can also put in specific searches into Indeed. I can't groom. Hey guys, I hope you're well and welcome back to another Choosing Beggars episode. If you do like this, please consider hitting that like, that subscribe button. As I say always, it makes a massive difference to a small channel like mine, and I really appreciate you being here, so thank you. Alright, a little backstory. My ex-girlfriend expected me to pay for her dream vacation. I understand money isn't everything, but she's a waitress with college loans and still lives with her parents. My ex came to me one afternoon, and here's the conversation. Babe, since I just finished college, I want to take a vacation. Okay, where would you like to go? Italy. Me thinking in my head, oh wow, she's just finished college. How is she going to afford her half? I was assuming we were going to split it. So we discussed the trip for a while, and she decides what she wants to do, etc. Basically, she wanted to travel the country for 2 weeks and hit pretty much every city. Okay, I'll figure out a rough price this weekend. Fast forward to Thursday night. Mind you, this isn't a trip I'm dying to take. I have a car payment, I just bought a house that is barely furnished. She still lives with her parents. I'm not looking to spend a whole load of money, even though if we're splitting it, which I still think we are. Another conversation. Babe, maybe we should wait a few years to take this trip. She's a waitress and yet to find a job out of college. It's only been a month, so that's okay. Why wait? I want to go now. I know we're going to split it, but I'm just trying not to spend money. What do you mean split it? Me confused. You can't expect me to pay for both of us. I kinda was. I'm not paying for both of us. I have bills and a mortgage. I'm not in a position to throw money around like that. She storms out and doesn't talk to me for the rest of the night. I wake up to a text that says, if you love me, you'll take me to Italy. We argued for about 2 weeks after that and she refused to talk about it. I ended it with her about a week ago. My goodness. I hate it when people don't expect to pay half. I mean, I'm all for male chivalry and all that kind of stuff, but there's a limit. A trip to Italy. My sister lives 25 minutes away from me and works 20 minutes further away from her house, so approximately 40 to 45 minutes from me. She has no car, so 3 times a week she asks me to leave my house at 11 or 12 at night and come get her and give her a ride home, or drive her into work in the middle of the afternoon, and will get mad at me if I say no. Our younger brother, who's going through kidney failure, is doing daily dialysis and waiting for a kidney, and when he can't come to drive her somewhere, she treats him in the same way. It's a common joke in the family how utterly demanding, self-centered and selfish she is. Once she had my grandfather drive her 2 hours away to New York City to audition for The Voice. He had to just drive around the city for 4 hours because she refused to let him come in with her. When she didn't make it, she stormed into the car in a huff and refused to say one word to our grandfather on the drive home, except snapping at him when he tried to ask her what happened. She didn't even thank him. Also, she regularly asked me to pick her up and take her to McDonald's 5 minutes from her house, which means me driving 25 minutes just to drive her a few blocks away. And again, she gets mad if I say no, or ask for gas money. One time I offered to order her an Uber to drive her to work and she flipped out because apparently that's a ridiculous solution and that doesn't help at all. She gets uncomfortable with strangers, which is why she won't take the free Uber offers and won't even order her own takeout. When we were growing up, and even if I'm with her, she'll beg me to order food because she's scared and won't answer the door either. If I refuse, she gets super pissy and gives me the silent treatment. I just learned to let her tire herself out with whatever tantrum she decides to throw on that day because I stopped giving in to her demands a while ago. Part of me honestly likes it when she stops talking to me because it means I won't be asked for any money or rides or favours of any kind. That sister, the pissy one, the arsehole, is not going to have a great life when she gets a bit older, is she? Because what's she going to do? If she can't even order her own takeaway or face people, she's going to struggle in life. And then she's going to regret her choices. Hopefully. I worked at a water company in England for a couple of years in the 90s in the billing department. On at least a daily basis I had to endure the choosy beggar argument that went like this. But why should I pay for it? It falls from the sky. Yes sir, I understand that, but we clean it and deliver it to your tap in much greater quantity than you could collect it with a bucket like you describe. We also take it away with your personal waste, clean it and return it to the environment. Well, it's my human right, me thinking. Tell that to the millions around the world struggling to survive and keep their kids alive because they have no clean drinking water, while you leave your faucet running for hours one day a week. You brush those rotten, diseased, nicotine-stained teeth, you absolute scumbag F-face. Me, reality. So the delivery of clean water and sewage services is just that, a service requiring payment. Day in and day out I endured this argument until the choosy beggars of the UK got their golden moment. So listen, I can't pay my bill and I have no money because I bought flowers to put on Lady Diana's grave. She's the people's princess. With all the customer service skill in the world, how do you argue with what was a national tragedy? F you, pay me? We had a spike in the amount of debtors calling over the few days following Diana's death, all with the same sorry story, and ironically, all smoking cigarettes, which are very expensive in the UK, while they talked on the phone. A bit of an explanation. My family has always been poor and my birthday is 3 days after Christmas, so I've never gotten much in the way of gifts or celebrations. I had a tradition I started when I hit my early 20s of taking my entire family, 6 or 7 in all adults aside from one child, out to dinner. Then I would give them $50 to spend on whatever they wanted. I always kind of hoped that they would spend the gift on me. I was happy just to make them happy. The one thing I did every time was pick the restaurant. It was my one, we are doing this thing I want requirement for the day. So my birthday rolls around in 2016 and I turn 35. I get my hair cut by my oldest and only sister, paying her $20 and a $10 tip. Then we pile into 2 cars prepared to go to my favourite restaurant. My mum turns to me and says, "Your sister wants to go to X this year. I hope you don't mind." I said, "Of course I don't mind, but we're still going to Y." She really wants to go to X and everyone else agrees. I sit there for a minute dumbfounded. Then I say, "I'm not eating out. You're welcome to go without me." My sister chimes in and says, "But you're still paying, right?" To which I of course replied, "No." "Fine, but we're going out gift shopping after." I said nothing. They go out to eat, come back to get me, and I'm already gone to eat by myself, something nice for a change. Since then, I have never had a real birthday. I was working for $10 an hour and they made me feel like a piece of trash. Now I get to sit in my apartment by myself. My mum texts me happy birthday and that's about it. How sad is that? You gotta feel sorry for this guy that his family basically uses him for a free meal and then he would give them $50 each to go and spend, and they wouldn't even spend it on him. They spent it, and all he wanted was a decent birthday. And to him, a decent birthday was taking his family out. God, that's so incredibly sad. I want to buy that guy a meal. If you find him, I'll buy him a meal. No doubt. Hi, I see you're selling a Mac and I'm interested. Just one thing before I buy. Does it come with anything extra? Yes, the computer comes with a charger. I just bought it from the Apple store yesterday. Great, is it in good condition? Yes, it's 3 years old, but it's got no scratches, I've never dropped it, and I got it cleaned and a new battery, so it should be good as new. Great, just one thing, you see, I need a computer for my son, he needs it for school. I'm in a bit of a money problem right now, so could you wiggle down the price a bit? Sure, I'll give it to you for $800. Are you joking? That thing's a 5-year-old computer, no way, I'll give you $350. No, sorry pal, this computer is still worth $1,000. Plus I'm including the charger which I bought brand new from the Apple store, which cost me another $60. Plus I got it cleaned and I replaced the battery, which was another couple of $100. I'm giving you all that, and on top of that I'm selling it for $100 less. That computer's a piece of crap anyways. Macs are garbage, I'll give you $300. I'm not giving you a $1,000 computer for $300. $450, final offer. No, sorry man, the deal's off the table. Why would I sell it to you when I could sell it to someone else who would pay me the full price? Because you don't understand. My son is the only one in this class without a laptop. He gets bullied constantly because of it. I'm on tight on money right now and can't afford an expensive computer. So then get him a different laptop. If you're that tight on money, why are you trying to buy a Mac? F you, my son wanted a Mac. I thought you said that he needed a laptop. Beggars can't be choosers, man. You're tight on money, so buy a cheaper computer. There's plenty of good ones you can get for the price you're trying to offer me. F you, thanks a lot a-hole, I'm reporting you. That computer was probably crap anyways. Macs suck. You're lucky I didn't go to your house and kill you. That computer was probably crap anyways. If it was crap, why did you want to buy it? Effing piece of crap, my son's crying now, a-hole. You just made a 9-year-old cry. I've since taken the computer off eBay and decided to give it my son instead. Jeez, man, people get triggered so easily. They like go from 0 to 100 just like in a message. I don't understand. Like, what did he expect with a story about his son getting bullied? That he said, oh, okay then, yeah, I'll sell it you for $3.50. That's a deal. Free housing update. I'm in search for a very successful, well-educated roommate that will also be a mentor. Hi there, I'm moving to on February 2nd. I'm looking for a little help until I get adjusted to city life. I'm a very attractive year-old female. I'm great at cooking, cleaning, and I'm very positive and spiritual. If you can help in any way, please send an email with your name, picture and more details. Do not email me with any offers or with any negativity. You are what you put into the world. So, I'm kind of lost with this one, what she's actually willing to offer. Why is she saying that she's very attractive? Is there more on the table for this free housing? On my way home, I see this kid sprint into the bus stop and actually recognise him as an acquaintance of an acquaintance. He makes it just in time, but the bus actually leaves him right at the stop. I've been there, it sucks, blah blah. I roll down my window and ask him where he's heading. He tells me to work a few blocks north of campus. He actually names the building, so I know where it's at. I pull over and tell him to hop in, sort of surprised but up for it. He asks really as he approaches the door. We introduce ourselves and chat for a bit as I take him to work. CB moment inbound. I get off at 3. Well, that's not so bad, have a good one. Cool, I'll see you then. No you won't? You're not giving me a ride back? Of course not, I won't give you a ride home. Come on man, I really need a ride. Well, I'm sure you can make arrangements by then. CB of course then begins to protest in earnest, so I tell him to get out of my car. Dude, seriously, I can't believe you're going to leave me hanging. I should have left you hanging at the bus stop. Get out of my car. Prick, some scoop may you are. I can't wait to tell our mutual friend about your true colours. Be sure to mention the part where I pulled a can of mace on you. He leaves in a hurry, storms off, makes a grand show of it in the parking lot. Mutual friend texts me about how I threatened him, listens to my side, now we have a good laugh about it, and she comments on the outraged CB's social media post in my defence. Toyota pickup, is it still available? The truck is still available. My son just got home from his mission and this is perfect car for him to go to college. I'm really interested in the truck. My son doesn't have much money and I can only help him a little. I have $2,000. That works for you? I'm sorry, I can't afford to sell the truck in that amount. To be honest, this is my son's American dream car. Please help him achieve this American dream. What is the lowest you can sell to me? The American dream car, the Toyota pickup. Customer service, how can I help you? Yes, I received a flyer in the mail. It says I can get 24 weeks of free delivery for $9.99. Yes ma'am, that's actually a joint promotion sort of thing. See, if someone else renews their subscription or gets a 24-week subscription, they can get a gift certificate for someone else for $9.99. So I can get this for $9.99? No ma'am, it's a two-person sort of thing. Most often use the subscriptions for their parents, such as if you... It doesn't say that anywhere! Ma'am, I have the same flyer in front of me. It says start or renew a subscription and give a gift subscription for $9.99. No, that's not what it says. It doesn't say that anywhere. This is fraudulent. No ma'am, it isn't. It says right there in bold print. I don't see it. This is fraudulent and I'll be reporting to the Attorney General. A very, very common threat. Okay ma'am, you tell him whatever you'd like. How dare you? I want your manager this instant. She's not here at her desk right now ma'am. I can transfer you to her voicemail. No! I want to speak to the head of your department. I can't transfer calls to the department head, ma'am. This is unacceptable. This is fraudulent and illegal. No, ma'am, this is perfectly legal. We sent the same flyer to a bunch of past subscribers in the hope of getting them back, and so far we've been very successful. You're the first person who's misunderstood the advert. Say goodbye to your job, you effer. I will be getting in contact with your department head and get you fired in all my days. And then I hung up. She then proceeded to call 2 more times. My co-worker got her telling her the exact same thing. Then she came to me a second time. Ma'am, you're holding up incoming calls. I can't transfer you to department head, but I can give you my manager's voicemail. They will tell you the exact same thing. I'll be getting in contact with my attorney. Alright, that's perfectly fine. My name is, and I work in customer service department at, located on. Is there anything else I can help you to file your claim? F you! Was hitting the breakfast buffet earlier. I'm vegetarian and most of the hot food is meat. Your basic bacon, sausage and ham. There are 2 restaurants, each offering options, and both next to each other. I spent about 10 minutes picking out food, put a whole heap of chilli on it as well. The second restaurant is a Mexican place making it breakfast burritos. They had a wide range of chili sauces, and I put a few of them on my eggs. I love chili. Anyway, I set my food down on the empty table and head off to get coffee and OJ. When I get back to the table, there's an old lady sitting there about to eat some of my eggs. I run up and say, "Excuse me, that's my food." "Old lady, would you mind if I eat instead? You're young, you can get more." "Okay, I guess, but I have to warn you, there's a bit of chili in it." "I don't mind chili." "Alright, enjoy." 5 minutes later, I see the old lady at the buffet. She walks up to me and says, "What kind of person doesn't have bacon with their breakfast?" A vegetarian? A Jew? A Muslim? Not everyone likes bacon. "That's crazy! And why did you put so much chili on it? It could have killed me." "Well, I did warn you I like chili." "Next time, don't let people take your food. No one will enjoy it." "Okay, next time, don't take strangers' food. It's very rude." I remember back when there were gentlemen. Back in the day. My flatmate and I recently moved into a new neighbourhood and decided to splash out and try one of the local takeaway food places. We're ordering our food when our choosing beggar entered the shop and asked if we could buy him some hot chips. This guy was the sort who obviously isn't having a good time in life, and my flatmate, being the lovely person she is, said okay, even though money was a little tight for us. Immediately the choosing beggar demands a large portion. Feeling sorry for him, we agree and place the order. After a few moments, our choosy beggar obviously had second thoughts about his free dinner. "Actually, I don't like these chips. Can you buy me dinner somewhere else?" "What? No. I don't like these chips." "Well then why did you come in here and ask for them?" "I don't like these ones." Flatmate finally getting fired up and very Scottish. Oh god. The Scottish hand. "Look, I'm no gonna follow you around where you make up your mind. Take it or leave it." The choosy beggar walked off out of the store and we assumed we'd seen the last of him. A bloke who'd been sitting in the corner pipes up. "You lot are too nice. He's a bloody chancer. He asked me for £5 in the supermarket the other day." We kind of shrugged it off. Seeing as the choosing beggar was gone, it didn't matter anyway. Or so we thought. After about 10 minutes, our food is ready and we're just about to pay. Our choosy beggar reappears, presumably after unable to find any more suckers to buy his dinner elsewhere, and yells, "Not to forget his chips!" Meanwhile, corner bloke decides to weigh in again. "Chancer! You're a bloody chancer, mate! Get a job!" By this point, both me and my flatmate were trying not to laugh and figured out the price of choosy beggar's dinner was worth it for the entertainment value. We pay for the order, give the choosy beggar his chips and head off, all while corner bloke continues yelling about chances and getting the jobs.